Bye.
Yay.
All right, what are we doing?
Hello, hello. I'm going to be doing a general romance reading for you today.
Fantastic.
We're just going to take a look at energies that you're leaving behind, where you're at generally right now in the present moment, and where you're headed when it comes to your love life. Okay.
Woohoo.
So I'm going to be using two decks today, the Thoth Tarot deck and Romance Angels Oracle cards.
Did you bring your phone as well? Is it in your pocket?
It's right here.
Okay, just because what I'll do is I'll take pictures of this and then I can have it viewable.
Okay.
You can do your thing and I'll just use it for a camera.
Yeah. Okay. So gonna shuffle the cards. I'm actually gonna have you shuffle them to put your energy on them. And shuffle that one. And just anything, what you want to know from your heart. You don't have to ask. You can ask it any questions you have. They'll come through and I'll answer them. This is very much like a channeled reading. What comes through, what I hear, what I feel, and then the cards will kind of give me a picture to like expound on that a bit. Okay. And this deck too.
Oh, you use combined cards?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put it towards you so you can see them. Ooh, okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and Satiety. So we're gonna touch on these three cards. I'm gonna pull three more. Some clarifying cards, oracle cards. Someone from your past, your passions. Ooh, okay. So this is representing your past, your present, and your current energies, okay? Mm-hmm. So 10 of Cups. So let's actually start with the Knight of Wands. This is a very strong, very powerful energy that you were in that was almost, I think, overpowering to your prior state when it came to romance. And
okay,
this
so
is
the Knight of Wands is an overpowered, like what kind of card it is?
so this is a very strong, very powerful energy in terms of like your past dynamic. So these two cards representing your past,
okay,
your present,
okay,
and then moving forward is right here.
got it.
So this energy being somebody from your past returning to your life, this energy was very, your energy was very overpowering, very strong. You weren't really in a state of like balance.
Okay.
And it's almost giving like you were the more you were like wearing the pants, more the masculine energy, more of the fiery energy in the dynamic. And this kind of Knight of Wands energy, I'm going to read the card for you. Is a mastery of vision and vitality. So you have such an expansive, big energy when it comes to just everything you want to do and pursue. And that can be very overwhelming or might have been overwhelming to your prior partner.
Partners or partner?
There's mainly one energy coming in for this, but this can apply to past relationships in general.
Okay, perfect.
So the Knight of Wands, so this is your previous energy that you were in.
Mhm.
So the Knight of Wands is committed to the principle of spiritual growth and evolution. So this is you. This is the visionary, the energetic knight who is unwilling to edit, rehearse, or hold back any part of who you are. Riding the unicorn horse symbolizing vision and inspiration, that purpose and application. You represent a power of deep internal shifts and perception. The Knight of Wands holds the torch of the Ace of Wands. Charges forward, eager to share perceptions and insights. So it's almost like you were rapidly outgrowing a lot of the people in your past.
Okay.
Your energy was just a lot bigger. What you wanted for yourself or just in life in general was on an energetic level much bigger than,
That I would agree with that.
yeah, much bigger than I guess what they could handle or what they had the capacity to deal with.
I agree.
Um, so yeah, for women, this card represents an assertive nature. So again, like just very much in a space of you doing you pursuing what you want to, and it almost overwhelming your previous partners, relationships. So where you are at currently.
But what is reconciliation then? Are we doing that too, or?
So these two cards go together, but these are part of your past energies. So this was you trying to reconcile with somebody from your past.
Okay.
And that was the energy that you were in. You're no longer in that
Okay,
energy.
got it.
So this is your present energy. The Hermit, without me even like looking at or reading the card for you, is very much like you're kind of closed off a little bit. You've closed off your energy to even to certain people or certain dynamics, and it's very much like you are more focused on yourself or more focused on what you love or what you want to do and what feels good to you. And like the passion card being above this, that means like even in your love life, you're almost like preserving a lot more of your energy as opposed to sharing as much of yourself as you used to.
Mhm.
Um, that being said, there's still a lot of passion and love there, whether it's with yourself or whatever it is you're pursuing, whatever it is you are doing. Because love isn't just like with our partners, there's our self-love and other fulfilling things as well. But it's like you've pulled a lot of that back and you're focusing it on the areas that actually feel good to you as opposed to giving it away to certain things, spaces, or people that don't really know what to do with it. So
Mm.
this is your current energy right now.
Okay. That's accurate. I actually did like I actually just posted something on my Instagram about this morning. My therapist sent me a note and message about how she's like, I'm so proud of the journey you're on. I can tell that your energy's different. You have so much love for, people and kids and family, but it's like a calm and controlled love versus obviously this is the space I was in that we were working on, and that fire is not there anymore. The overpowering fire.
So the Hermit is the principle of like completion and introspection. So your energy's in a space of like introspection, reflection, very much like looking at what was, looking at what is right now, and looking where you want to be. This is where we're still here, right here.
We're still there. Okay.
So the Hermit represents the universal principle of completion, contemplation, and introspection. This is the archetype of the wise person. The Hermit is the lantern bearer, the way shower, and a wise leader who draws upon internal wisdom and life experiences as invaluable resources for assisting others through life's processes. So when this card is pulled, it represents a deep desire to follow that which is extremely meaningful or heartfelt for you. The Hermit reminds you to complete unfinished business, reorganize, restructure your life in ways that are more harmonious and aligned with your basic nature. The symbol can represent your need to either complete or initiate things with important older or Virgo people in your life who may be significant.
Virgo.
This card. Okay. And you'll want things to be meaningful or significant, or you would rather be alone.
Okay.
It may be a time where it is important for you to assume leadership positions only if you can draw upon and reflect on your own direct experience and wisdom. So that's this Hermit card. I'm going to read this Passion card for you too, because that's a part of your present energy as well.
I like that.
So it says, your prayers for great love have been heard and answered, and it all begins with you. You have the power to revive passion in your life. In fact, no one can bring it to you but you. This card guides you to seek that which brings you great joy, such as hobbies, causes, or special activities. I'm hearing, feeling, and picking up that you're just like channeling a lot of like this fire into your passions and your hobbies and things that like are genuinely fulfilling to you as opposed to people.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So anything that stirs your heart with joy will help passion bubble forth and positively flow into your romantic life. The romance angels say that having a passion for life itself is a requisite foundation for feeling passion in your love life. This means enjoying the moment completely. And when you do so with a partner, you will inspire him to romantically participate with you. If you're presently single, you can definitely enjoy passion in your activities and hobbies. And who knows, such pursuits might provide an opportunity to meet a wonderful partner who shares these passions.
Nice.
Okay, I love
Okay, I
that.
like it.
All right.
It's very accurate though, and this is very accurate. So, and I meditated on what I wanted it to be shown. So
Okay.
I'm very I'm pleasantly, I'm not even surprised. I'm enjoying this reading because it's pretty reflective of where I'm at.
And just reaffirming, I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
totally.
Okay. Love that. Love that. So, 10 of Cups is satiety or emotional
Where are
contentment.
you seeing Ten of Cups?
Right
Oh,
here.
we're now future.
Yeah. So
How
we're
far in the future?
so this is like, if this is your present moment, this is
Anything,
generally moving forward.
anything moving forward.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
So this card is a cup. 10 of Cups is emotional contentment and satisfaction. It's a state of emotional contentment that comes from deep within and radiates out in all aspects of your life, which can be represented by the 10 cups. This is satisfaction and contentment that is coming from within the cups, radiating out. Excuse me. The 10 of Cups is deep emotional contentment and satisfaction. The astrological aspect of this card is Mars in Pisces. Mars is the planet of energy and vitality. So this is satisfaction and contentment that has enormous expressiveness. It comes from within and radiates without. It's repetitive here. Basically, it represents energy and enthusiasm that comes from inside of you, and it's just essentially being projected outside. So it's like this state of being in your hermit energy and refining that love that you want to see and cultivate. It's going to reflect outwardly in your romantic life whenever you do align with another person. It's going to be like very obvious because it's going to be things that you've already thought about, prayed on, meditated on, and be a reflection of like the inner work you've done.
Right. So why, like, are the 10 cups meant to be like, what's the significance? I'm hearing you, but what are significance of 10 cups? Is it like you're full, they're full of stuff?
It's full of water, so it's full of um expressiveness, and it's radiating that aspect of like whatever you feel in terms of like joy inside, and it's radiating out, so it's like an overflowing of these 10 cups.
It's generally a positive card.
Oh, it's a very positive card. So
I don't see daggers or dead people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yay, my work is paying off. This is great.
So I'll give you a timeline here. It says when this card is pulled, it can indicate that in the next 10 weeks or 10 months, there will be an experience of emotional contentment and satisfaction that comes from deep within and radiates out in all aspects of your life. And this also might have to do, so we're actually in the month of Pisces, and this actually has to do with either Pisces people in your life or experiencing this in the month of Pisces, which is February 21st to March 21st. So over the next month, you are going to essentially just see your external world reflect the work that you've done inwardly. So there's going to be just like this overflowing of like love and the big word that keeps repeating here is like emotional contentment and joy, and it radiates from the inside out. When it comes to a specific person or anybody that you align with within this next month, um, you can expect it to feel like when you meet somebody and you're in that honeymoon
It's a
phase.
honeymoon.
Yeah.
Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay.
So like
So that's a good, a contented, like whatever romantic, this is romantic relationship. This is love. So could it also be, it could be family. Like I was looking at romantic love, but it could these passions or whatever could be reflective
this
in
could
our
also be
personal, like in our family life.
this could
Or,
also be reflected in your family life as well. Yeah.
yeah.
But if it does manifest in the form of a person, it will feel like you're in that honeymoon phase. Like it will feel like that like puppy love, that joy. You'll recognize it because it'll feel so pure from the inside, and you won't I'm feeling like you're kind of skeptical when people approach you when it when it comes to love, and you're good at reading people and kind of like, again, you've been preserving your energy, so it won't feel like that if you are to align with somebody. But even when it comes to like the space of family and just like experiencing joy in general, it's gonna feel um like it said, like enjoying that holiday time and like bliss.
Future looks good.
Yeah, let me read this card for you.
Sure. And that's the reading, right? This is the overarching. There's no bonus card I picked. Like
You can, I can pull another card for you if you want.
oh, I don't want to ruin my good reading.
You won't. We can pull another clarifying card from your guides from this deck.
The priestess.
Mm-hmm. So the honeymoon card, this card indicates a need for a getaway to nurture romantic love. The specific application of this message depends upon the person who is inquiring. For some, this card has a literal meaning. You are going away with your new spouse or for a wedding. For those already in a partnership or who are single, this card speaks to reigniting a spark by taking a holiday. It can also relate to the honeymoon period of a new relationship.
Well, I'm going to Mexico March 5th to March 12th. So
Oh, wow.
There could be something there.
There could be.
Something there. Woo-hoo.
There could be that.
Yeah, there could be something there.
That could also be what that's touching on.
Yeah, yeah. Which is exciting because I'm literally going away on a vacation. Hold on.
You have the booklet that was in there?
Right,
yeah. Thank you.
Tell me, priestess, what should I know?
All right. So these are generally, I'm going to pull 3 more for you. These 3 cards generally are like your guides, your angels, your higher self, kind of messages from that space.
We're going to go past, present, and future again. Okay.
Yeah. So things that may be just reaffirming or good for you to know at this moment. Okay. So you had a very motherly presence over
the relationships, my past.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. Lots of angels with you and assistance at this present moment. And clarity. Wow. These are 3 amazing cards.
You know, my romantic readings were very different before this, which is really great. I love it. It means I'm like, and I got to tell my therapist, Dr. Monica, you are working miracles, girl.
This is like lots of growth, lots of like, this is a beautiful spread, honestly.
Oh my God, I'm so happy. Like, it's very affirming to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's very affirming to me because I've been doing like a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
And so I wouldn't say I'm like not surprised, but there's no negative energy in here,
Mm-hmm.
other than like the truth of how I was.
Mm-hmm.
This is all very true. But see, that someone from your past is returning to your life. Could this have been a relationship that kept going in and out?
Yes.
The rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Break up, get back, break up.
Yes, that's what that means.
Yeah. Okay. Or did you go into my past life? Because
yeah, that's just what I like. That's why I'm like, this is very much a past. This is not a returning. This has nothing to do with where you're at and where you're going. But that was a prior energy from your past. And then this divine mother. So I'm going to read the card for you. And again, this was kind of the energy that was like overseeing your past dynamic. And there might have just been a lot of energy of you feeling like you're like mothering your partners.
Yes. Well, I mean, in my past, like this is true, being the leading in the masculine energy for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I had relationships that like um, expired, long expired, but we kept drinking bad milk. And then in those past situations, instead of being a partner, that there definitely was more of a motherly role. It didn't feel like partnership. It felt like babysitting in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not if my past partners here, this is not specific to the one person. I think it's also how I felt inside of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, is and I am a mom of 3 kids, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And motherly energy is different than partner energy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's great. That's good.
But it's also outside of like even what you felt like you were doing, there was also like, I guess the what I'm seeing is those people that you were with, not just one person, kind of like they needed or wanted that maternal energy. I don't know
Yeah,
if they
sure.
had mommy
Well, I feel like
issues.
we draw the energy that we are,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the energy that I had and that I gave. And
Mm-hmm.
so, she can stay in the past, right?
So, um, so the divine mother, this is nurturing, compassion, grace. So this energy is surrounded by golden light of purity, creative power. The symbol of eternal maternity brings the energy of care, compassion. Whatever gender we identify as, the divine mother is in each of us. It lives in the eternal light. This card reminds you to prioritize your own self-care. In fact, it's time to become your own loving mother. If you've been dismissing something related to your own needs or preferences, muster up the courage to nurture and prioritize yourself. It's never dishonoring to others when you truly honor yourself. There may be someone who needed some care and compassion from you as well, who you opened your heart to and you opened yourself the opportunity to, but remember to strike a balance between the energy you give others and the energy you give yourself. So that was the state that you were in.
Right.
Let's look at this card, angelic assistance. So even before looking at the card and reading it, this card has a lot to do with you were praying a lot. There's a lot of yeah. There's a lot of prayers that were had. Um and your angels came in and your guides came in and they're like, let's try and support her and help her out here with just like clearing anything that needs to be cleared and refining anything that needs to be refined.
Seriously? Sorry. Okay, there's a not an angel, but there's a disruption in the universe right now. Gosh darn it.
Okay, so this card is card 6. Divine guidance, loving support. So, this tender-hearted, smiling angel brings you a message of encouragement and support. Heavenly light emanates from her heart and hands, and the brilliance of the divine consciousness shines down from above to the top of her head. This vibrating resonance of healing and loving power is all around you, brought by angels who long to assist you in every area of your life. If you've ever turned to the angels before, and if you have never turned to angels before, now is the time to start. They're a very real presence in the world and they can exert a significant influence on your life. So this is them saying that like they have exerted significance over, especially like where you are currently.
Yep. I can attest to that.
If you have problems or needs that need resolving or a project that needs some inspiration, the angels are there to help you. Whether you're working on a physical issue or difficult relationship, these angels bring clarity and healing. So don't resist and open up to the very real power. Invite them to walk you through your day to day. Ask for their guidance, energy, and joyous resolutions. Then let yourself stop and take a moment to receive. So, on top of the fact that like you have been like praying, asking for that, like just divine assistance, this is also your angel's way of saying like don't be shy to like ask for more.
Yes.
Like they want to be, and like a big rule with the spirit realm is like they can't help you as much as they want to unless you ask. So like
Oh, I've been asking, girl.
okay, so
And they've been answering.
okay, love that.
Last Friday when I did my mushroom journey, I was an angel. So
Wow.
literally every time, and in my first healing journey where I did plant medicine, I was telling my daughter I was like the goddess of love and the source of
Wow.
infinite power. Like I was literally beaming angels. So it's kind of cool.
That's amazing. So yeah, that's just
That's the
reaffirmation.
vision I had, like literally.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
So yeah, just reaffirming that you're very much like it's not like it wasn't just in your head. Like
Yeah.
that's very much where you're
Mhm.
at and the energy that you're even like exuding right now, and that's just over you currently. Okay, so this is the energy that we're moving into.
I love that
Clarity.
card. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. I love the owl and the moon. It's so pretty.
Clarity, yes. Planning and releasing illusion. So the Eagle Priestess heralds a time of productivity and clarity for you. This card is telling you to sharpen your focus on your own goals right now. You have the vision to make your plans and set them in motion. Think of how the eagle's lofty perspective allows it to see far off prey and adjust its actions, anticipating changes before they arise. Real plans, not just fantasies, are called for. So get clear about your goals and what it will take to achieve them. This newfound clarity requires you to release any present or past illusions that you've been holding on to. These may be false assumptions about situations or people in your environment, so be honest with yourself about others' intentions and about your own plans and their potential outcomes. Illusions also sometimes encompass deeper aspects of yourself. Even if you think you no longer carry old hurts or misinformation, you may be subtly influenced by fears and limitations you've unwittingly accepted as truth. The eagle calls for you to look deep within and reclaim your inner strength. As you do so, your true power becomes more clearly directed and your creativity starts to take shape. The vibrant gold color surrounding the eagle signifies greater mental activity and a brightness of mind. Great value is coming to your life. Don't be surprised to find the time don't be surprised to find the time before you opening up with new ideas, accuracy, inspiration, and even prosperity. It's a time to get clear about who you are, what you want, and how you're going to get there. This card is telling you plan, prepare, and prosper. So, this is very affirming to just like that idea of manifesting what you want. You're moving into a space where it's like you think and it you receive it. It's very clear. There aren't a lot of distortions or blockages. So even when it comes to your personal life outside of romance, like you'll see a lot of that happening. But then when it comes to romance, it's like the things that you desire, that you want specifically, you'll see it manifest a lot quicker.
Great. What do you take from this overall reading?
Honestly, this is a really like well-balanced reading. It's just like you've you're moving out of a very specific energy, or you've already moved out of it. You're in a space of just pouring into your own cup and pouring into yourself, into your kids, into your work, into your passions. And you have so much just angelic support and support from the unseen realms in general at this present moment. And like you sitting in that and like being patient with that is going to allow you to move into a space of just what you whatever it is you want, specifically when it comes to things that you've been thinking of or planning or wanting to plan. It's like sometimes we have to go through that stage of like stillness before we're able to like see it manifest accurately.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. Where can people find you if they want to have their reading? I think my
Um,
reading would have been very different a year ago. So it's nice to see that my work is like at least it's positive in the cards. Like I would say that that's very reflective of where I'm at.
yeah,
Yeah,
I love
way more
that.
calm. It would be a pure chaos over here. Pure chaos over here. You notice a difference, right, Kayla? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter in the background. So where can they find you?
Um,
And what other this I asked for romance, but where else do you support people?
oh, I do readings for any area of your life, whether it's romance, general,
Money.
business, money, past lives, where you're headed in the future, seasonal.
Okay.
all of
Where
it.
do they find you?
So you can find me at by.asante on Instagram, ASANTAI.
Okay.
And
The Aiona one.
yeah, and that's my main account. So that one you'll see all of my links underneath that account. But that's my main Yoda Aiona. My name is Aiona. So it was lovely doing this reading for you.
And you can do this. How do you get energy from people when you're doing a virtual reading? How does that transpire?
So typically if I'm doing a virtual reading, I'll just start by opening up to their guides and their ancestors, their spiritual team in general. I'll start with a prayer and then I just channel and tap into their energy and whatever messages are coming through for them. So even if I'm not with the person physically, I can connect.
So yeah, you connect with them and you pull from their energy and then you pull the cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's always nice to be in person when you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think you can do virtual readings.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because my audience is pretty broad. So
Okay.
unless you want to fly her, she's in first class only, all meals taken care of. You're open to that, right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you. All right. Okay, that's really great. Thank you.
No problem.
Look at that. It's so cute.
Yeah, it's really nice.